And so it continues. I guess the only thing I have to do tonight, at least so far, is to go into the museum and retrieve the sarcophagus. Maybe I'll finally learn what's so fucking special about it. But supposedly LaCroix has also sent me a reward. Huh, that's quite a bit of cash. Don't mind if I fucking do. And there she is again. Evening.
You are insatiable. Still, I can't thank you enough. Come here and collect your reward, hero.
In a way, she's really dependable. Whenever I need a quick snack. Now, LaCroix says he does not want me to massacre the police. Well, the security, whoever exactly they work for, at the museum, and unfortunately, as fun as that would be, I am inclined to agree.
Need a ride?
Yes, to the Museum of Natural History. I'm inclined to agree just for convenience sake, cause slaughtering a whole contingent of security guards is going to prove problematic in the long run, I think. What's this about? Unforeseen those fortunate circumstances, Madame Liotta relocated into Santa Monica Pier. I don't fucking care, not even sure what's that about. Ha! That's a psychic that had to relocate due to unforeseen circumstances, which I guess it's hilarious in its own right. Evening, officer. You didn't see anything. Now, LaCroix has given me the keys to the front door, so there is that. Huh. Was that a camera? Or am I getting paranoid? Now, where would the sarcophagus even be? That's the question I'm having here. It's not a part of any exhibition yet. So presumably it's stored away somewhere for research purposes. Fuck. That's a fucking dinosaur just in a way. Damn funny. I guess somebody was playing a prank with this one. Now, unfortunately, I'm not much of an expert when it comes to fucking museum layout, so I don't have that much of a clue regarding where one would keep a sarcophagus before it's moved onto the public exhibition. But I also do have this distinct feeling of walking in a circle Let's go back and goes onto the roof, which I don't particularly need because I seriously doubt the sarcophagus is on the fucking roof. Yeah, this very much feels like I'm walking in a circle here. But I wasn't here before, at the very least. Fuck. Fuck. I guess I'm kind of fortunate that all of those, well, most of those posted on watch and like security guards seem to be fucking retarded, probably hired as part of some diversity quota to see how many retards they can fit on one security force. Because whenever you employ the disabled, you can get like a tax cut or something. I think that's how it works, and that's why there are so many of them around, which I'm not really complaining about. I just find it a little bit hilarious. Huh. Okay, that was interesting but potentially problematic. I guess it must have been proximity triggered or something for the animatronic dinosaur to roar whenever the visitors are nearby. But where would the sarcophagus be? That is the question I'm having here. Museum security. It's a bathroom. Fuck, there's one guy taking a leak in there. This is some kind of a storage closet. There is an air vent, which might lead me somewhere, but before I try to use it, let me check. Security. This is the front door. I actually entered. Well, did I enter through here? Wait, I don't think I did actually. Unless there is like a foyer in the front. This door just straight up doesn't open. Now, I think I'm supposed to steal like an occult fetish, some kind of a figurine from here for Pisha, the flesh-eating chick that lives in the abandoned clinic downtown, and supposedly she said she's going to give me. She's going to give me a magical item in return, so I should maybe look for those. Well, I'm definitely getting somewhere, I guess. But supposedly there is CCTV in operation and they see me touching all that stuff, which isn't particularly inviting or comfortable. There's a guard approaching as well. Now, guards are one thing because I can just dominate them if I set the situation properly, but cameras are something else because obviously my vampiric domination isn't going to work on those. I can hear a guard walking in the corridor over here, and to make matters worse, I'm not quite sure what can I even do about the cameras. Presumably there's a way to disable them, but obviously any kind of a security station is going to be crawling with, well, security. I can hear one of them. Okay, now I'm out of the view of the camera for now. Okay, that one didn't see me, I don't think. I should be able to hide in one of those side offices for a second. And maybe I'll actually find the fetish idol I'm looking for. Is it here? Not exactly, but it's still welcome enough, I guess. How about this note? Change the code. The code is 2358. So I guess it's a code to some kind of a restricted area, which might be useful on its own, because presumably they keep the sarcophagus at a secure enough facility given its supposed importance. And I guess that's where the red line must lead, right? Fuck. It's a good thing that was a fucking blind guard. Anything in here? I can hide here for just maybe a second or two. Just as... Fuck! He's standing right there. How is he not seeing me? Are they all retarded or what? Like, that's my current working assumption. Because there is not much else I could explain it with. Any occult fetishes around here? Fuck. I get startled by the sound of the camera moving. Workroom key, that might be useful. There's also a computer. Let me take a look at that key. Yeah, presumably there is a... what's the word? Like a keypad, security keypad on the door right there with the red line. Presumably this leads to the secure area that they mentioned in the note. But before I go there, I'd like to check this. Maybe I'll find some information about the... I hate my job. about the fetish. Who's Johansson? Dr. Johansson around personally. Blah blah blah. What about the fetish? Had to move it into another office. Told me to say hi. And this is keeping with good security practice. Change the code for area B2 to 2358, which is something I read about in the note. So that's good. And I guess the fetish was originally here and has been since moved. Okay, I need to find this other office that holds the fetish. Fuck, there's a camera. Now, stupid guards are one thing, but cameras are something else. Okay. Now, this looks a little bit fetishy, but how would I get inside? I didn't see this door exiting to anywhere around here. And if I need to break the glass, that's a little bit problematic, of course, because even a blind deaf retard is going to notice that eventually. I guess I just need to be quick before the guard comes back. Take it. And now I need to go back to where the red line ends with the keypad, right? Problem is, I'm not sure where I am relative to the guards. Okay, there is the door, and his back is turned, which should give me enough time. It was 2358 to get through here. Now hopefully I'll be gone before those idiots truly notice that the fetish is gone. Fuck, more cameras, and this seems to be some kind of a security outpost. Oh yes. Fuck, there is a guard there. And hopefully he's just as blind and stupid as the others. I'll just dash across, crouching, and hopefully... Oh, come on. What is this, some Mission Impossible shit? I'm not about to jump hoops through here, literally. So maybe I can mess with the electric box a little. You know, make the lasers malfunction or something. just have to be quiet about it. Well, relatively quiet at the very least. Oh yeah, that did work quite well. Although, damn it, I think they've heard it. Might be investigating at this very moment. Anyway, I need to... Presumably they can still enable the alarm if I trip them, so it would be best if I didn't do that. Now, I did grab a magnetic key, which presumably opens this. And yeah, it is some kind of a storage area. But I don't see the sarcophagus anywhere. It looks like it might have been here at some point. Fuck!
I can't understand why someone would go
Fuck, he startled me.
stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett? The fuck are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankharan sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
So, do you know what happened to it? It doesn't seem to be here.
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Wait, well, I can see that, you genius, but do you have any idea who might have taken it?
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
Well, I didn't come here to argue semantics. Do you know who took it or not?
Every supernatural creature in Los Angeles is suspect, as are most human thieves. I suppose we may want to question magicians as well.
So I take it you didn't have a chance to look at it before?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Actually, the fact's an antediluvian. I would appreciate some more info about why so many people seem to care about this sarcophagus. So, antediluvians?
No one I know has ever met one, but each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present, but then kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about any of this stuff, and I'm not really sure if I believe any of it either. I just need to find the sarcophagus.
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress, if indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
Well, I don't fucking care, to be honest, and seeing how it's not here, I guess I'm leaving. Well, LaCroix isn't going to be fucking happy about it. But then, at this point I've gotten so much out of him that I might as well start to annoy him a little, just for the fun of it.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? That monkey always gets his man.
Just open the damn elevator, you fool.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
I couldn't care less. What a bumbling idiot. Huh. And here's LaCroix, staring into the night sky. That probably isn't a good sign. Evening.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
Well, what is this about exactly?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called.
Huh.
Rodriguez's execution is only
exactly what I expected.
I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Well, about the sarcophagus, it appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
That's what I said.
Stolen? How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Mind telling me who the fuck Gary even is?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
So, what now?
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city, if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
So, when you say you want him found, I assume you mean me.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an Anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the Anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
I must say, it's pretty golden watching him try to pretend how he does not want to go to war with the Anarchs mere days after he ordered me to kill one of them. Like, it's almost hilarious in a way. The lengths he goes to protect his image and to pretend like he has nothing to do with it. Before I go to Hollywood, though, I would like to feed, so I'll go and look for the whore. She always seems eager enough. And I guess this one time when I'm looking for her, I actually can't find her, huh? Is that how it's going to be? I actually also have the fetish for Pisha, don't I? So I'll pay her a visit as well. But first, I would like to find the whore. And there she is. Ready for me?
You are insatiable. Still, I can't thank you enough. Come here and collect your reward, hero.
Okay, that's that. Now, I'll go and talk with Pisha and give her the fetish. Hopefully she gives me something useful in return. And after that, I guess I'm off to Hollywood finally. Now, I can get down quicker by going through here. Evening.
Yes.
I have the item from the museum.
Yes. This is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the odious chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Huh. It looks pretty disgusting, but it might be of use. I'll be back if I find the other item. Let me take a look at it. Huh. This thing looks almost like it's alive. But I guess it serves as a container that keeps blood fresh, which is certainly useful, especially for a person such as me, you know. I enjoy a good round of combat, so after all that, would be a waste for all this blood to be unused. And I guess with this I can like siphon it inside this thing and then keep it for later, which is definitely useful. I appreciate that. I'll be back. And with that, I think I'm ready to go to Hollywood and try to find the Nosferatu. Now, I still don't understand why LaCroix wants the sarcophagus. Like, if there is a powerful vampire inside, supposedly, then what guarantee does LaCroix have that he would like to ally with him? Like, how does it work?
Hop in.
I'm going to Hollywood.
Ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Well, I was about to go and talk to him anyway. Where can I find him?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
I'll head over there. Eventually. I guess this is like his enforcer or something that points people into the right direction. I am going to go there anyway, cause I need to talk to him after all. Oh, this is the Lucky Star Hotel. I have a key to one of the rooms. I am going to investigate that eventually, but for now, let me just talk to Isaac. Sunset Print, that's not it. Abrams Golden Age Jewelry. I guess this is it. I guess the front door is closed, which I guess makes kind of makes sense, cause after all it's after work hours. What the fuck is this guy? Excuse me. Evening.
Good evening, neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats. LaCroix must really be desperate if he stooped to consorting with their kind, and asking for my help of all peoples.
Well, any idea where can I find them?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help you, there is the matter of tribute.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is headed, but do continue.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
Whatever, so what do you want exactly?
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
You're worried it's a setup and you're sending me instead.
Speaking of paranoia, no. Simple pickups, all that's involved. Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
I'll head over there, but when I get back, we have something to discuss.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Well, so I guess this is more of a display of power than anything else. Like, presumably what he wants me to do is not even difficult, it's just the fact that he ordered me to do it, and I'm doing it, and he's getting the kicks out of it.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about
Fuck.
you when you didn't show
I
up.
think I know her, actually.
What happened to you? We thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Who are you exactly?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
Listen, look into my eyes. And now, remember this. I was never here, you never saw me. The person you're thinking of is dead.
I'm sorry, I've made a terrible mistake. That person I mistook you for, I just remembered they died.
Yeah, whatever, I'm sorry for your loss. Huh, I think that's one of the girls I hooked up with after I got to Los Angeles, before I met with the one that finally turned me. Fuck, I'm getting pretty hungry actually. So... this one looks tasty enough. And this corner of the street isn't particularly crowded. So this might be a decent enough occasion. Yeah. Stop. I have to be quick about it though. Now, I had to deal with her cause if she started asking questions and, you know, spreading the word about me supposedly being dead and then coming back to life and going missing and whatever, it would have been a problem. I'll go and pick up the item This is the cafe, right? Now, which one was it? Supposed to be a noob camper, supposed to be a directory named Kafka, so... Joseph K, so that is the login, I guess. And I'm supposed to check the email with the password Kafka. Meet me in the alley behind the fast back. Well, that was easy enough, but then again, it might still be a setup. Anyway, I think I'm done here for now. Now, fastback, did I see that name somewhere? Not quite sure. Checks cached. Fastback, right over here. Well. I guess this is the guy? Hey, you.
Yeah? What do you want?
Are you the guy with the tape? Isaac sent me.
Yeah? I mean, what? Who the hell is Isaac? I don't know anyone named Isaac. Get lost, pal.
You sure you don't know him? He won't be happy if I go back empty-handed.
Alright. Sorry. It's just that... I mean, something is... I just want out of this whole thing. I don't want anything to do with that damn tape.
What's the problem with it?
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to video, I've seen everything. And I do mean everything. With this thing, it's sick. It can't be real, but it is. I know it. It's real, and it scares the hell out of me.
Huh. I'm actually intrigued. But I don't really care about your feelings. Just give me the tape.
I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger Swans. Huh? What the hell was that? Shit. Did you see
What the hell was what?
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
What did you... Wait. The fuck?
What the... Oh, Christ!
The fuck has happened? Fuck. It seems like something has pulled him into the sewers. Fuck. Fuck, he's been... It's literally an arm. Something has torn him to pieces. And quite quickly at that. Interesting. Although, I guess if something was able to pull a human, even just a human, apart in a couple of seconds, then I myself perhaps should be a little bit wary about it. But the fact that Ginger Swan... Can swans even be ginger? I was never really that interested in birds, of all things. I guess I'll go back to Isaac and tell him that. Maybe he'll have some insight on the matter. Well, I'm back.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
I don't have it yet, because he didn't have it.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He said something about Ginger Swan? Ginger Swan? Does that mean anything to you?
Ginger Swan. Not an animal, a name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
So, where can I go to meet this old bat?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there were still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant, but I have faith you will figure it out.
Huh. Dead actress. Well, maybe he stashed it at her grave or something. Well, I'll be back once I find it. I guess I'm visiting the cemetery. But actually, before I do, might as well go into this hotel and check this room I have a key to. Evening. I'm visiting a friend. That's not it. Not it. This is the room. Number 6, so... Anyone there?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
My work is done.
Well, somebody just got fucking killed. And the guy that escaped, he said, my work is done, so... Because this is all supposed to be some kind of a revenge quest, isn't it? Like, the bum back downtown said something about revenge, how Muddy supposedly killed the other guy, and said something about revenge. And then on the news they said that the guy that was killed was like convicted in the past, or at least accused of something, and then let go. So I guess the guy is like picking off people that have wronged him somehow. What's this? Brothers Salvage, Santa Monica. I think I know where that is. That is near the... that is near the tank where... what's his name? Bertram Tang is hiding. I guess I'll pay that location a visit at some point. Although, to be honest, I don't particularly care about the serial killer doing his business. Like, I've murdered a whole bunch of people, and for reasons a lot less sympathetic to most people than revenge. So it's not like I dislike him or anything. He didn't do anything to me. If anything, if I am about to kill him, it would be first because I could. Second, because it might be a challenge and thus interesting. And third, because him killing all those people in such a gruesome manner in the open, especially back there on the pier, might actually attract unwanted attention. But I'll think about it. For now, I need to visit the cemetery to see if I can find the grave of one Ginger Swan and find the fucking tape that Isaac's been looking for. The front gate is locked. But there seems to be a hole in the wall here. Now, presumably if she was a famous actress, she'd have a pretty elaborate grave, right? That's what I'm assuming. Or maybe even a small mausoleum? Or a crypt of some sorts? Huh, there's literally a... It seems to be a regular home or something in the middle of the cemetery. Like, it seems too large to be just a shed with, I don't know, the groundkeeper's tools, the gravedigger's tools or whatever. Huh. Well, I guess I'll inspect it in a minute, but first I do need to find this Ginger Swan's grave. Andrew Meggs? That's not it. This seems to be a mausoleum of some sorts, and there are names on here, so presumably alphabetically speaking should be somewhere over here. Aha, there is the tape. Devil's Spawn Flesh Feast and the logo DMP. That looks like a cheap-ass B-movie. But I guess I'm going to see eventually, at least that's what I'm assuming Isaac is going to do with the tape when he gets it. After all, well, what other purpose could a tape even have apart from watching it and learning what the contents are? Now, before I inspect this house, I do need a bit of a drink, so I guess I'll... This is still empty because I still haven't killed anyone for it to siphon the blood. So what I guess I'm going to do is have a drink of that. Anyone there?
Whoa there, Slick. Might want to think about knocking next time I damn near blew your head off.
I did knock, you just didn't hear. Why the fuck would I be a zombie?
Who else would be waltzing in here in the middle of the night? Name's Romero. I'm the caretaker here. Well, that is, I don't exactly keep people from getting in, although that is part of my job. No, you see, I'm here to make sure nothing gets out.
What do you mean exactly? Are you about to tell me that zombies are fucking real as well, on top of all of the other things?
See, it's like this. Every night around this time for the past, several months now, the dead have been getting up with an itch to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard. Nobody knows why, but they're working on it. Till they figured out they needed a volunteer to patch the problem, and I stepped forward. Problem temporarily solved, the Baron's happy, I get to shoot zombies, and guarantee I get my blood for another month.
Huh, so he's Isaac's goal then? So what exactly is causing the fucking zombies to rise?
Who knows? Vampire necro hoodoo, toxic waste, solar radiation. The important part is, they continue to rise up, and I get to put them down. Everybody's a winner.
So, all you do here is shoot zombies each night?
Shoot them, blow them away, frag them, whatever the situation calls for. Sometimes I throw in chopping and dicing, just to mix it up.
Well, that sounds fun, I guess.
You're telling me. As far as I know, I'm the only person around Hollywood who considers marksmanship an art. A lot of the stiffs around here used to be asshole celebrities, too. Bonus. I love my job, what can I say? By the way, hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle some business, would you? I'm not supposed to leave, or it might end up in a zombie holocaust or something. Like one time these goths snuck in. Ooh, wasn't pretty.
What's in it for me, exactly?
Let's see, if you can't shoot straight, I can probably fix that. And I've got quite the arsenal. I can probably let one piece go. We'll work something out when I get back.
So what exactly would you have me do?
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you should see any zombies in that time, you need to put them down. Now, they're dead, so you're either going to have to hack them up good, or shoot them in the head. Just don't let them bite you.
Well, I guess I can take over, get some training with my gun. But if you're not back in 5 minutes, then I'm leaving, and you'll be left with cleaning this all up.
Fantastic. Only one rule. Nothing gets out. Keep them away from the front and back gates. Here, this might come in handy. Back in 5.
Well, hurry up. Interesting. I guess I fought a couple of zombies before. In the Brotherhood's base. Did he just fucking straight up disappeared? That's kind of what it looked like. To be honest, guns aren't particularly useful, or at least don't seem to be. What did he say? Chop them up? Maybe burning them. Is going to be more efficient. After all, most of the undead, including us, by the way, seem to be pretty susceptible to fire. Which I guess makes me keeping this torch a good decision. I knew it would be useful one of those days. Or nights. It's actually pretty relaxing when you think about it. They don't seem to be offering much resistance. But they are already clawing at the gate, so you better take care of that. Damn it, they're at the other gates as well. There's quite a lot of them, to be honest. A lot more than I would have anticipated or expected. Might actually not be able to do it with the amount of them. Fuck! Get out! Get the fuck off me! I need to protect the other gate as well. I said get off me! Yeah, I might not be able to do it actually. He said 5 minutes. How long was it? I don't know, 4? And this isn't looking pretty, to be honest. Though I guess he did say aim for the head, didn't he? The thing is, even with that, I don't exactly have enough time to deal with all of them. Yeah, I might not be able to make it. Then again, at least it would be kind of fun to see fucking zombies consume all of Hollywood. Fuck. I'm not quite sure why they are trying to eat my fucking brain if I'm not even alive in the first place anymore, but I guess they are like zombie necrophiles or something. I need to get out. Fuck, they have surrounded me. This isn't looking pretty. Yeah, I think I'm done actually. If he's not back in just a second or so.
Figures they'd come out while I was gone. Guess that means they're learning. Give me a hand finishing off the last of them, would you?
Well, that was pretty tough, I have to admit.
Very nice. Whole time I was getting that six-pack, I kept thinking, I might have made a mistake. Can't believe I missed out on tonight's action. Yeah, they'll be back tomorrow night. Hey, let me give you something for the assist.
So, what have you got?
What have I got to give? I can give you a couple boxes of ammo, or if you need it, I can try to improve your aim with a gun.
Well, you could teach me something more about how to use a firearm. It might come in handy in my line of work.
When you fire, keep your eyes on the target even after you shoot. And use the sight, that's what it's there for. And style doesn't count for jack if you can't hit anything. Keep that Glock to the side crap in the movies. Would you look at the time? $1 Million Midnight movie's about to start. Tonight's Teen Mummy meets Hercules Jr. Keep the sun off your face, Ace. See ya.
Yeah, goodbye. Well, that was pretty exhausting. Whoa. I guess I'm done for the night. I'll let Isaac wait a bit before I give him the tape, just so he does not feel too comfortable ordering me around. For now, I guess I'll go back home and retire.
Going somewhere?
Yes, downtown. I wonder if I'll come across the whore again. I wouldn't mind having a sip from her. She's never, you know, not willing. I guess no such luck this night. Evening. Hopefully my own goal is going to be of some service. You.
Oh, you're back. I went out this evening and I met someone and he wouldn't leave me alone, so he came back here with me and, well, I thought you might want to drink his blood.
What are you, fucking retarded? Where is he?
In the bathroom. I locked him in. Did I mess up?
Yes, you did, but I'm going to deal with it. You stay here and get ready. I will need to feed from you when I get back. What a stupid bitch. Not only did she drag in some guy in here, which attracts attention, but then on top of that, she refuses. She has the audacity to refuse me her own blood and instead gives me a fucking dude?
Hey, what the hell is this shit? Let me out, goddammit! I'll kill that crazy bitch!
Listen, my sister's a little bit... she has psychiatric problems. I'll let you go if you forget all about this.
Psycho bitch brought me here, hit me in the head, and locked me up. What the fuck? I mean, who the fuck does that?
Well, that's only because you tried to rape her, didn't you? At least, that's what she'll tell to the cops.
So she's gonna play it like that, huh? Alright, just let me out. I want to get as far away from that crazy bitch as possible.
Well, so just get the fuck out of here. Now, with that dealt with, I hope to God she won't have the audacity to refuse me. Where are you?
It's you. Earlier tonight, you weren't following me, were you? I had this feeling like I was being watched. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm still a little shook up.
It wasn't me, it's probably one of my many enemies.
Want you dead? Why? How could anyone think of harming someone so extraordinary?
Well, they're probably jealous about my obvious superiority. Well, just be careful, I'm not about to let you jeopardize my business.
I will.
Now, I need your blood, and you better not fucking refuse me this time. She does have a decent enough taste, at the very least. Wait. Did she really put up another chick photo on my wall without asking for my permission? She clearly must be a dyke. That's probably what's going on here. I don't mind it that much in itself. What I mind is that she's insolent enough to do it without asking me first. One of those days, she might just pay for it with her life, but that day is not going to be today yet. A gambit, that's probably that gay-ass riddle again. The king leaves himself open. Whatever, business in Hollywood. From LaCroix. Interest, restaurant in Hollywood. Cavaletti Cafe, made an offer. Remiss to accept. Renowned food critic will be writing an article about the restaurant. So I guess he wants to make the review unfavorable so that the shares, the value of the cafe drops and he'll be able to buy it out. Sure, I can do that. He's probably going to compensate me accordingly for that. And as I already stated, with each thing he gives me, I'm only growing more powerful, and one of those days he's going to realize that was a huge mistake, but it's going to be too late for him at that point. Now, before I retire for the night, I should probably do some training. So, what should I work on? I guess general persuasion might be useful whenever I need to convince someone to do something for me. Yeah, why not? I'm naturally gifted at that, and, watching people dance as I want them to is always pleasurable and satisfying. Apart from that, I guess I can work a little on my general defense. I've been in quite a few fights recently, hand-to-hand style. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And with that, I think I'm ready to retire for the night.